What's up, YouTube? It's your boys Top Cut Games coming at you again with another deck profile. Who are we with and what did you do?
Skyler Persyns, and I got first place at our locals. Went 4-0.
What'd you play?
Played the best deck, Trafalgar Law.
Best deck, but all right.
Best deck. For my matches, I played for 4 rounds straight. Eustace Captain Kid. Every single round was Kid. And my play style with them was I was trying to clear their board because they're trying to clear mine. So I was trying to have more board presence so I could eventually use my leader ability. Which, if some of y'all don't know, once you have 5 characters, you tap 2, bounce a character to your hand, and you can play the opposite color, 5 or less. It's really nuts, really good.
Also, you can pay the cost and return a card and choose to not play another one.
Yep.
So if you have like no cards in hand or a card you don't want to get rid of, you can bounce a Nami and then just and then pay 1 for the Nami.
Yep.
All right, let's get into it.
Had that happen once. All right. So for the 1-drops, 4 Nami, 4 Bonnie. Pretty self-explanatory. Nami gets all the Straw Hat cards. Bonnie gets all the Supernovas.
That's all the 1-drops you're playing?
No, that's just for this.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Engines,
I was about to say.
Nah. For the blockers, we're playing 4 Tony Chopper and 4 Beige. Self-explanatory again. More 1-drops. We got Otamas. The Otama pistol combo against the Kid deck. Didn't have it come up today at all. I think actually I had it come up once where I Otama'd, believe twice, on a 7-drop Kid, and I donned my Nico Robin and KO'd it with just Nico Robin. It was nuts. For next,
I think you did that to me. I think it was me who did that too. Yeah.
For next, Brooke, he's really good. Obviously, Straw Hat card, 2K counter. Sometimes you'll have it where you don't have a turn to play, so it's better to just summon, get a body on the board, equip 2 to your leader, swing for 7, and then either they're going to take it or they're going to waste 2 cards. Another 2-drop that most people don't play is, I call him Cat Viper because that's what he is online. He's good. I've had it come up sometimes. I was told I was misplaying a lot. I was trying to force the Bonnie to kill it. So he's really good hitting those early punishes whenever they just leave their 1-drops on board, turn 1, or on their turn 1. Also good in late game for booking or setting blockers.
Granted, I haven't kept up with a lot of the deck profiles, but a lot of the ones I've seen play that card, but they don't play 4 of it. I think most of them play like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I originally was playing. I was originally playing 1. Then I was like, this card
definitely need more than 1.
I was like, this card's really good.
That's good.
And then I bumped it up to 2. Still wasn't enough, so I was just like, we're gonna send it 4 because it's a 1K counter at least, so it's not bad. It's a rest. It's really good.
Did it clog your hand at all today?
It came up once where I had 3 against you, but I mean, I just kept summoning them though. Eventually, just keep summoning them. Like, I'll get 5 bodies on board. Another killer. I don't see a reason to play 4. Just because, in theory, to get his full effect, you need 3 Dawn, and trying to maximize the amount of Dawn that you have. You're wanting to have as much Dawn available without committing too many resources to, obviously, like your lower attacks.
Do you not think it would be better to play 3 of those killer and cut the cat down to 3? Just a 3-3 ratio? Just to have more blockers?
No, the Cat Viper is too good. Cat Viper overperformed.
I mean, he's good. He's good for the push, but I don't know. 3 killer seems really good because you want to maintain board presence, and that would just help maintain board presence. Yeah. To have the blocker.
Well, that's what we got testing for. And then, best card in the deck.
Of course.
Don't need to explain it. Rush.
Have to have 4 of that. Yeah. The card real good.
Nico Robin. So.
The card real good.
Yeah. I see most people play where they only play one Nico Robin or no Nico Robin. I've seen some lists. I mean, not all of them, but some of them.
And both of those types of people are wrong.
Yeah, Nico Robin is insane. It helps you clear blockers. Sometimes, like I said, when you Otama something, just kill a big drop. She's really good for putting a lot of pressure. I had a lot today where against Kid, summoning this, they're trying to clear it, just protecting the Nico Robin. They're just committing a lot of resources trying to out this one Nico Robin. And it's just, if I keep this Nico Robin on board, you're not dropping any blockers, because as soon as you drop blockers, I'm clearing them next turn. Easily.
Oh, I remember what it was you did. You didn't, Kiku or whatever her name is,
Yeah.
You didn't know Tom on my 7-drop. You played the minus 10K, right?
No,
Does it?
No, I
Or did
Otama.
you double Otama?
No, I just Otama Yorokiku, and then I went Nico Robin kill it.
Oh, yeah.
Izo, I was originally playing 4, but I kept finding that she was clogging too much. And I was originally playing 4 of this and 2 Cat Viper. So then I went to just 2 of this and 4 Cat Viper. Because obviously it's less, and it's a 2-drop versus 3-drop. And like I said, you want to maximize the amount of Dawn.
Yeah. She's more of just there for a 2K counter, though.
Yeah, basically. Then the GOAT himself, Trafalgar Law.
Yep.
Yep, already know. You gotta have 4 of them. I played 2 5-drop Luffy. So with 2 5-drop Luffy, I wasn't feeling like it was too overcloggy because I'm able to search it off of Nami and Jewelry Bonnie. And most of the time because you're not summoning him a lot sometimes. Because there's been some games where he's been in my hand for like 6 turns. And I'm just like, I will keep this until the end. But every other 5-drop, at least, besides Trafalgar Law and another card that's going to be coming up here is a counter.
I think this card is coming up. We need to talk about.
So this card, originally when I was playing Trafalgar Law, I thought this card was. I played it, testing, and I was like, this card's terrible. But then actually realizing that now, being able to restand Basil Hawkins, so then you can get 3 attacks in 1 turn. Being able to restand your Monkey D. Luffy's, being able to restand your Trafalgar Law, it's actually insane. Plus it being a 1K counter. I had it one time. I actually come up today where I had a Trafalgar Law on board and 4 other cards. So I put 1 down underneath Trafalgar Law, swung for 7. He comboed out. I was like, perfect shambles. Summon this, restand Trafalgar Law. Now I have the blocker for next turn. And then just basically outpace him from there. And then Basil Hawkins. Basil Hawkins is really good against your kid matchups. For kid.
I can't believe you're only playing 1.
Only 1.
You drew that card so early against me.
Only 1, yep.
When I looked over at when you were playing Outlaw, you also had that card. I can't believe you only played 1 and you saw it.
Only 1.
That often. That's crazy.
I didn't want to play any more. I've seen some lists where they're playing like 2, maybe 3. I only want to play it at 1 because it's not a counter. Sometimes it's dead in your hand early game. Unless you're up to 5 down, but sometimes you're wanting to just get more bodies on board, and also depending on the matchup. For blue, I didn't play against any blue, but in theory, he is really good against the blue because you're able to start clearing the passive pieces a lot easier.
He's really good essentially against any deck that plays a lot of blockers.
A lot of blockers. Red also helps clear all the Zoros. Then for the final 3 events, I only played 3 Gum Gum Jet Pistol. So I was originally playing 2 Jet Pistol and 2 Radical Beams, but I kept having it where I was completely tapping out. And this Radical Beam was just sitting in my hand doing absolute nothing. So I just cut that out and obviously added like the Basil Hawkins and all that. And yeah, this performed well. I didn't feel like it was too over clunky because it was literally just there for clearing their Okiku if they summon an Okiku for kid. And for obviously the Atomic Jet Pistol combo. Not much else to say about that. Also, in theory, this would also be good against whenever your blue opponents summon a Senamaru. Also helps clear that. Because once they establish a Senamaru, you're wanting to get rid of that or they're going to start getting free advantage for no reason. But yeah, that's about it.
Any changes you would make?
Changes, it'd be hard. I mean, right now I feel like it's a pretty solid list. That's about it.
All right, we appreciate the deck profile. Any shout-outs?
Obviously, shout out my boy Wes. You know, I'm always the one behind the camera.
You always know.
Not him, but yeah, we finally got there, boys. After a bunch of locals, we finally won. Finally. But yeah, shout out Wes, shout out Shannon, the whole testing group. Shout out Team Scheme. Shout out Game On, Unbound. Shout out Big Boy Gaming for hosting also big tournaments.
Say it for the people one time.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, baby. Whatever it takes. All right. That's it. Comment down, like, subscribe. I thank you guys for watching. Comment if you want to see any other deck profiles. Peace.